welcome Peacock fans to another episode of Peacocks on the Prowl. I'm Jim Lowry, and sitting with me today is head coach of the men's wrestling team, Heath Grimm. Coach, nice to have you here.
Good to be here.
All right, Coach, this past weekend you guys were up at Northern State. It was a pretty good match for you guys. Why don't you go ahead and tell us about who stood out for you?
Yeah, well, you know, it's that time of year where bonus points, you know, become critical because we're in the dual meet stretch of the season. And I think we had 5 matches, you know, of the 7 that we won that we picked up bonus points. You know, so really those 5 guys, you know, all picking up bonus points really stood out to me. You know, starting out at 141 pounds with Jordan Roths, you know, picking up a major decision, really in control of that match from start to finish. I know he wanted to be able to terminate it, you know, with a fall or a tech fall. That didn't happen, but he kept working towards it, you know, still picked up the major decision, which got things going for us. At 157, Jordan Rinkin, he's picked up another technical fall. I think he's now maybe tied for 2nd in the nation with technical falls. Looked very dominant in his entire match. And then moving up the line, Zach Bennett's was a man on a mission, just a machine. He flips a switch when he goes out and wrestles. He's normally pretty docile, you know, but when it's match time, he flips a switch and really gets in that competitor mode. And he made that kid really work hard just to survive, not even think about winning the match, but just to survive against Zach. So he was impressive. Colby Vance goes out there and looks great, looked crisp, clean, ends up with a fall. You know, Colby's now been pinning some kids, and that's what we want him doing. And then Dalton Westerland at 184 pounds went ahead and finished off that string of bonus point wins by technical fall as well.
You know, Coach, we've been talking about it all year. You've been telling us like all the various wrestlers who've been doing just wonderful for you. And it's the entire team really who's doing a great job. But it really seems that going from 141 to 184, like that center section there is just really putting the points on the board for you guys. Is there something about the guys in the middle there, or is it just they happen to be the ones doing well this year?
Oh, they're good wrestlers, you know. You know, they really bought in, you know, and they want to go out and dominate and impose their will on their you know, opponents, you know, as opposed to letting the match come to them. Of course, you know, they're training with each other as well, so that always helps, you know. Iron sharpens iron, so to speak. But, you know, I think, too, it's a mindset. I mean, anytime, you know, as a wrestler, you can go out there and dominate and put a bunch of points in between you and your guy. That's the ultimate. That's what you're trying to do, is go out there and put on a show and either pin the guy or just, you know, get on him with the points.
All right, Coach, it's going to be a huge weekend for wrestling this weekend here in Fayette. You've got Friday night against Southwest Minnesota State, and you've got Saturday night against Minnesota State Mankato. What are we kind of looking for this weekend?
Yeah, it's kind of been a theme, more of the same. You know, ever since national duels, you know, and then wrestling Moorhead and wrestling Northern State, and now here we are with Southwest and Mankato coming to our gym, a place that we really love to wrestle, feel comfortable with. You know, we just want more of the same. We want guys to continue the process, okay, continually buying into our philosophies and our match strategies, and, you know, continue to get those skills honed perfectly, you know, by the end of this month when it's going to become the national qualifier at the Super Regional. So just more of the same. Want to keep scoring points. We want to take away our opponent's strengths. You know, we're doing as much scouting as we can, and guys are buying into a game plan and trying to wrestle where they feel most comfortable.
All right, and there we have it, Peacock fans. That's all we have with Coach Heath Grimm today, but stay right there. We have Jordan Roths coming right up. And we're back, Peacock fans. Joining me now is Jordan Roths off the wrestling team. Jordan, nice to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Jordan, you've had some great matches this year. I got some really quality competition. Why don't you kind of tell us about the year so far for you?
Pretty good year. Obviously not perfect because I have a couple losses, but overall I'm having a pretty successful year. Have over 20 wins, which is pretty good. You know, I think it's kind of a theme on our team, I guess. Everyone's just fighting to get the number 1 spot at the Super Regional to go to Nationals, and I think picking up these quality wins help. And I think what jumps out at me this season, Midwest Classic, before ending break, that was a pretty good tournament. I feel like I wrestled pretty good out there. I beat a couple ranked guys. He got second. In national duels, kind of the same theme, beat some good kids. And then it's been carrying on since then. And yeah, I'm having a pretty good year.
Speaking of your good year, it continued at Northern State. Why don't you kind of tell us about that match?
Yeah, you know, I came out pretty strong, took the kid down right away, put him to his back for a cheap 2 count, I think, and then just rode him out pretty much and took him down again. Yeah, I controlled the match, most of it. I would have liked to get the pin or tech, but it's just sometimes you get what you get when you're wrestling. But I wrestled hard and wrestled the full match, and I came on top with a major decision.
All right, now coming into this weekend, you've got Southwest Minnesota State and you've got a Minnesota State Moorhead teams coming in here. What are your matches going to be like this weekend?
They're going to be very intense matches. Southwest and Mankato always have good guys. They're pretty good teams in our conference usually. But Friday, I'm just going to come out and got to keep doing the things I've been doing. And then Saturday will be even a bigger match. A kid I've wrestled, we've gone back and forth a couple times. He's an All-American. Last year he didn't place, but it's kind of, I made a national tournament, so is he. We've gone back and forth, and it's a pretty good rivalry. So it's always good having those matches, exciting. So it'll be a good weekend.
All right, and there you have it, Peacock fans. Peacock Wrestling back in action this weekend. Friday night against Southwest Minnesota State, and Saturday night against Minnesota State Mankato. Come on out to Dorman and support your Peacock Wrestlers. Until next time, Peacock fans, I'm Jim Miley. Thank you for watching.